but the Suns, they'll be aiming for their first win for the season today.
Underway here at Henson Park. Great to have you with us wherever you're watching, and it's going to be an early free kick for Lauren Bella out of the ruck, who's having a big season as well. She'll have the first kick of the game and send it towards the forward arc. The Swans have been able to get back. McAvoy was tracking it with Collier. Collier handball into a dangerous position. Bahana pounces, but can't kick the first goal of the game. And Tara Bahana is not the player from a Sydney perspective. You want to get her confidence up early. At all 8 games for the Suns since crossing over from the D's. Keevett marked it and went short. Methodical build-up here for Gold Coast as Mora receives and kicks towards half forward. Dupay, one of the best contested marks in the game. Waste no time. Sees an open forward line. Clayton was at the back. There's a whistle on play. Might be going against... Oh, it is going the way of Bohanna. The Suns captain, been one of their most consistent players over the past couple of seasons. Normally a lovely kick at goal, and that's no exception. Suns with the opener. Go again. Bella decisively down. Single emerges from the stoppage. How did she get rid of that? Illegally, according to the umpire. And now the Swans can have a set shot from a free kick. Hasn't kicked a goal so far in 2024. You sense this would be a big celebration if she nails it on the left. It's low and it's straight. And the Swans get the response. The Swans, conversely, Shiloh, one of the more accurate teams in the competition.
Yeah, they're number 1 in terms of scoring accuracy in the comp. Don't get a lot of inside 50, unfortunately, but when they do go, they're generally pretty good.
Whitford intercepts, sends it deep inside 50. Bohanna interfered with, gets the free kick. Will the advantage be paid? Dupay gets the goal, and the Suns have 2. Bella doing the ruck work here against Lexi Hamilton. Darcy into the middle of Henson Park with a long kick. Almost held there with Sergeant Wilson. Oliver, terrific pickup. And Darcy goes with the non-preferred right. Don't know if that was her intended target, but it worked out okay. Stanton to Oliver. Has Bahana on over the top via hand. On the left, eyes light up and drills it. And a couple of early goals for Tara Bahana.
And you look at most teams that are really dominant through the midfield and dominant in a scoreboard sense. They've got a couple of mids that can really rack up the numbers. Adelaide, of course, Hatchard and Marinoff. And you look at the Suns with, the Roos, for instance. You look at Brisbane. So how do they find that extra midfield dominance?
Swans with a look inside 50 again. Another free kick. And it's going to be going against Gervin in the way of McCarthy. Hit the deck in that marking contest. Played on. And gives it to Cynthia Hamilton, who nails it on the run.
They've opted for Gervin to be the spare, just to absorb a little bit of time and hopefully create some density inside their D50.
Whelan ran onto it, brought down by Darcy. It was a holding free kick.
It's for a very interesting finish.
Terrific story, Amy Whelan, in terms of a gun at VFLW level. Kick on its way, sneaks in. How about that for the Swans? 2 late goals, and for all of Gold Coast's dominance in that quarter, they trail by 2 at quarter time.
She would have loved seeing the grass in front of her.
Single brought down by Lexi Hamilton. Oh, she's going to be pinged for the Swans since. A noted goal kicker. She misses from directly in front. A real let-off there for Gold Coast. And then she was dealt with afterwards.
She's going to get a free kick as well.
2 goals last week. Pretty similar spot this time. Again, it curls right, and again it misses. Here's Rowbottom coming up for disposal number 6. And the Suns of numbers here. Dupay, another contested mark. Thumps it along the wing. What a kick and what a lead from Bohanna. 3 big kicks and they're inside 50, the Gold Coast Suns. Gervin in unfamiliar territory. She snuck forward and for her first goal of the season, dribbles it through.
Absolutely. But at least you're not getting up at 1 a.m. to watch it.
That's right. Hey, good to be here live. What a special moment that is for Tanya Kennedy. Here go the Suns off half back. Barwick linking up by hand with Dupay. Barwick gets it back. What a build-up from Gold Coast. Barwick checks the kick, puts it on a platter for Oliver, who gets the perfect start to the third term for Gold Coast.
You don't want your forward line to be so focused on one particular player that it starts to disrupt or corrupt your method and your structure.
Great mark there from Kennedy. And will put the Suns defence under the pump. Inside 50, Ham with authority pulls in the mark. She's a pick one a couple of years ago. A young star of the game. She hits the post. Been a top 6 best and fairest finish of the last 4 consecutive seasons. Daisy Darcy. A Falcon there for Giselle Davis against sister Daisy. And Whitford in game 50 kicks a much-needed goal for the Gold Coast Suns.
Feel time ticking away for the Swans every time. For them to score goals, it takes more disposals, more time today.
Outside of the boot, the kick. Oh, almost landed in the lap of Privatelli at the back. Hurley, so classy. The captain, McAvoy, kicks a captain's goal when it was most needed.
Absolutely, that's what the Swans have been looking for.
I like the fact that Scott Gowans has moved Lucy McAvoy forward. He's really trying to win the game, and he's putting his better ball winners up in the forward half of the ground.
Lexi Hamilton's tactic of not taking the hit out worked on that occasion. She got the clean clearance, and Whelan pounces on it. Privatelli at the back brings the ball to ground, and that might be a free kick. Grundon was taken high. Privatelli takes the advantage, and just like that, the Swans are right back in it. Energy around Henson Park is lifted. Sydney Chant emerges from the grandstands. Stanton wraps up steam with some help from Single. Both teams out of finals contention, but you wouldn't know it, the desperation they're both playing with at the moment. Keevat didn't get rid of the ball, and Ham takes the advantage. Goes to the top of the goal square. Privatelli couldn't juggle it. Still alive for Grundon. Oh, it's been paid, has it? Privatelli's got the set shot.
There are a number of attempts to try and spoil that mark on Privatelli.
She snaps. She goals. She gives Sydney the lead.
There's no easy ball for either team to win here. Every time they go near it, they've got someone else for company.
Collier's kick is dangerous. Intercepted by the Suns. Barwick at the back. Did she mark it? Umpire said play on. Stanton lurking. Kicks to the top of the goal square. Darcy! Not paid! Not paid! She thought it was a mark.
We all did.
Umpire, I think, said not 15 metres. Didn't look like there was a touch in there. Dupay grabs it out. Snaps. Goals! What a moment from Jack Dupay! What a quarter the Swans have played. What a game Whitford's played. Kicks it off the ground inside 50. Spoiled from Stanton. Barwick. Held without the ball. They've been within striking distance so often and fallen short. Today they look like they're bound for victory, but they've got to save these last 18 seconds. Ella heads. Throws down the gauntlet. Well played, Keevat. Gets back and spoils it, but McAvoy comes up with it. Dupay! She wins the game and then saves the game within the space of 60 seconds to seal a sweet, sweet victory for the Gold Coast Suns. A lot of heartbreak and disappointment for Cameron Joyce's side in 2024. But in Claudia Whitford's milestone game, Gold Coast come up with a thrilling 4-point win at Henson Park. Sheer delight, sheer relief for the Gold Coast Suns.